Yeah, 360 in the contract, never that. I just take the contact, I bring it back. I'm running on the fast break, behind the back. Yeah, this that penny with the shack.
Yo, it's your boy Urban, and we back in again with another video, man. Now this one, I did not have the commentators in the video. For one, I don't know how to keep the audio from the video clip saved when I save the clip on PlayStation. So if you do know how to do that, make sure to comment in the comment section and let me know how to do it, because I do not know how to do it at all. I always record the freaking audio from my TV with a microphone on my microphone. That's how I usually do it. So if you do know how to save the audio from the video clip, when you save the audio on your PlayStation, the video on your PlayStation, how do you set it up to do that? And I'm thinking that you probably have to do it with the broadcasting on with the live capture with the computer and stuff. I think that's the only way to do it, but I don't know. But if you do not do it from the PlayStation only, let me know in the comment section how to do it in the settings. But this game right here was off the chain. I think it'll be a good game tomorrow. I'm uploading this video today. Today's Monday, so tomorrow, Tuesday, it's gonna be a great game. The NBA is gonna be amazing this whole year. I think this year gonna be amazing. But 2K, I think they really did a good job on portraying how the game would have did in real life, because as you could see in the beginning, the Warriors was going off. They was already up by 5 in the first quarter. Not really bad. 5 is not really nothing, but I think that it was like not a balance, because you see that the Warriors do have a big four, a big four. Well, people say big four. I say big two, because Curry and Kevin Durant is banging on 2 players. But I say that it was a balance, kinda, because at the same time, not a balance, because you have Curry on Chris Paul. Now Chris Paul has good defense, but Curry is too fast for Chris Paul, because Chris Paul getting up in the age limit. You already know Chris Paul only probably got about probably 3 or I say max 4 or 5 more years to him. So I know that he's not as fast like he used to be, but Curry is still fast like he always is. And I feel that Curry gonna beat him on the breaks. He's gonna hit him with that hop step and hit him with the threes. I know it. So you saw how the Warriors was already winning in the first quarter. So I'm the commentator today. If you didn't know, realize that there's no commentation in the background. I'm the commentator today. But as you can see, the Warriors been up almost entirely the whole game. I think that the Rockets didn't even get a lead this whole game. The Warriors kept the lead throughout the whole game. There were no lead changes. It was the Warriors the whole game. And I feel like the defense will be better in real life, because this computer defense is terrible. Like the transition on computers is terrible. And this is on Hall of Fame. Did I know I put all my games on Hall of Fame, 5-minute quarters, and it's all computer, all CPU. Nothing is me. It's all computer. You see right here, the Warriors got up by double digits. It's 10 points. James Harden hit the 3 bangers. They're going to have advantage on James Harden. James Harden is going to at least score probably 30 points in this game, because he's going to have to go out for them to stay in this game. And Chris Paul might score about 15 or 20 points with about 10 or 12 assists, because he's going to have to go off this game too as well. If the Rockets did not go off this game like that, like I said, with James Harden scoring around 30 and Chris Paul scoring around 15 or 20 points with an average of probably 10 or 12 assists, the Rockets are in trouble. Real talk, because they need to have both of those stars going out. If they don't have both of those stars going out, then they have a problem. And the main advantage that the Rockets do have is they bench players. They have a great bench. No lie about that. They have a good bench. They have some good bench players coming off the bench. And the Warriors don't have really a good bench this year. They got a couple additions that came out. Like Serge Ibaka is coming off the bench. That's a good bonus. They have Nick Young. Nick Young's alright. He ain't all that, but that's a good kind of bonus for a bench player. For a bench player, that's a good bonus, I think, in my opinion. He's a good 2 guard coming off the bench. Decent 2 guard coming off the bench. He can hit when you need him to sometimes. Hopefully he can. But I think the Rockets still have the advantage on the bench. They don't have no good center off the bench coming off the bench for the Warriors. And the Rockets have a bench all day long. So even Chris Paul in the 2K, they had him talking about his bench. They say his bench is amazing, and they have faith in their bench. So, and you can see this in the game when the Rockets do bring their bench in, and the Warriors keep their bench in. That's when the Rockets start coming back. And I think they had like, see that now they coming back right here. See that they up by they got one lead change, and that was one lead change in the fourth quarter when it was 47-6, 49. But then the Warriors never gave up. They kept on going ham. You see Ibaka going right there. I mean, the only way the Warriors to stay in this game, like I said, you see from the 2K thing, they do have a couple of starters when the benches are in. But the Rockets only keep one of their star players in. You see they had like Chris Paul, or either they had James Harden when the bench was in. They have to have one of those key leaders to keep them sellout. Steph Curry scored around 17. He scored 20-something points. This is the player of the game, though. They call him the player of the game. The game they already declared was over at 2 minutes, and 2K was right. The game was over at 2 minutes. The Rockets tried to fight back, but it wasn't good enough. Like I said before, like I feel that if the Rockets do what the video game portrayed it, where they had one of the starters, either Chris Paul or James Harden, in the game while the bench was in, or either they have the Warriors have one of their star players in when the bench is in too, because they have to have a balance. We're gonna look at these stats right quick, because the stats were pretty. I mean, the stats was not bad at all. I mean, it was only, like I said, it's only 5 minute quarters. Steph Curry scored 25 points in 5 minute quarter. If he could do that in the video game, I don't know. Let me see how he does in real life. The defense, like I said, is totally different in real life. So we're gonna see how it happens in real life. Tomorrow is a great day. I'm not playing no 2K. I probably play 2K in the morning, and that's it. I hope I got an off day tomorrow. I don't even know if I got an off day tomorrow. If I got an off day tomorrow, I'm watching basketball all day long. It's gonna be a great day. Let's check out the stats though. So the stats, you see that Steph Curry scored 25 points, Kevin Durant scored 11 points, and then Draymond Green scored 6 points. No team's gonna be complete balance. You're always gonna have a couple stars and better some other stars. But you see the main star player of this game right here was Steph Curry, 25 points. I think that 2K portrayed it a little bit. We can see the stats from right here that the second chain points, the Rockets had a hands on. Why? One reason, because for one, you had better rebounding players on the Rockets. No lie about that. I think that it would have been a key thing if the Rockets would have kept Dwight Howard. What? Dwight Howard. Yeah, Dwight Howard. For one, Dwight Howard is not a good offensive player. Don't get me wrong about that. Everybody knows Dwight Howard is not a good offensive player. But as for defense and rebounding, on defense and offense, hands down one of the best. Defensive player, James Harden, one of the best defensive centers in the game. He's not a good offensive player, don't get me wrong. But as a defense, he is one of the best. I think he's very soft on offense. I don't know why. I think he's scared to get injured or something. But as a defense wise, he's one of the best. But shout out to everybody, man. I'm not trying to make the video that long because I don't know, people don't want to watch that long. But I do got more videos coming for y'all soon. I'm gonna do some other videos too for the NBA season coming up. To predictions for the 2K18. Don't get mad at me if you wanted the Rockets to win. It's all on 2K. It wasn't me playing. It was a computer playing the whole time. Like I said before, this is all CPU, 5 minute quarters, Hall of Fame. Don't get me wrong about that. But shout out to everybody. If you're a new subscriber, if you're a new person that's watching, make sure to hit that subscribe button, be a subscriber, and be a citizen in Urban City. Hit that like button, comment in the comment section, and who do you take tomorrow, Tuesday, game opener, Warriors versus Rockets, game 1. I see you there. Check out my last video you haven't yet. Cavs versus the Celtics. It's on my channel. Great game as well. I'll catch y'all next time. Urban City. We out here. Let's get it, man.
Yo, I got sins on a regular. Ex-brides to the cellular. Me a villain with the motives. I ain't looking for atonement. I got sins on a regular. Ex-brides to the cellular. Me a villain with the motives. I ain't looking for atonement.